What's up, YouTube? It's your boy G Money, aka the Echelon Don, and I'm my brother's keeper. Yes, I am. This is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. Um, I don't know how many of y'all live out in the Texas area. Texas is a huge state, but in the city of Houston, they might they might actually have a serial killer on the loose right now. They're finding bodies left and right in the Houston bayous. A couple months ago, I think the count was at like 18 bodies. And just, I believe, yesterday, they found two more bodies. Now, they found two more bodies since the last count was at 18. I'm sorry, not since the last count was at 18, but they're bringing up. Somebody just brought up the fact that they found two more bodies, but now the count is not 20. The count is 33. So from the last 2 months, where the count was at 18, that's how many bodies now that have been found in these bayous out in Houston since the last body was found. That now the total is at 33. There is something seriously wrong going on right out there in Houston. There is a serial killer on the loose. If it's not a killer, it's maybe killers. And the police, this is not even making the headlines. Like, how is this not on CNN, on Fox? Why is this not major coverage on this topic when you got that many bodies being found in the same area? How, who's covering all of this up? Who's keeping this quiet? Are they keeping it quiet because they want the tourists? They want out of towners and shit to still keep coming to the city and not be worried. So they're keeping it on the hush. I don't understand how you can keep something like this quiet with all these bodies being found. Ladies, because I haven't heard specifically if it's males or females that's being found. I haven't heard that specifically, but ladies, please go get you some protection. You're the number one target. If this is a serial killer, they're going to look at females. They're going to look at the females to be an easier target than a male, especially knowing that majority of people carry nowadays. Um, and then they're doing it out in Texas. Texas is y'all allowed to carry all types of shit out there and legally carry. So that's what make it even more crazier that it's a serial killer in Texas. Like, y'all gotta keep your head on the swivel out there, man. It's serious. 33 bodies have been found damn near in the same location in the bayous out there. Um, that's crazy, man. I don't know what's going on out there. Like I said, they trying to sweep it under the rug like it's not something major, and I don't see how that's not being televised. Just like all these hangings that's been happening with black truck drivers and black men that's been getting found all over and hanging from trees, and they keep calling it no foul play. Like, all of a sudden, all these black men just decided, I'm going to go to the hardware store, go get me some rope and hang myself today. Yeah, bullshit, bullshit. So it's a war going on right now, man. Got a lot of people don't even know they're in, and you better have your head on a swivel, and you better be prepared for everything. I just got into a argument with a racist yesterday on Facebook, and he said to me, he said, "Boy," he said, "You don't even know." And he was a young dude. This was not no older man talking to me. This was a dude. He looked like he's in his 20s. He said, "You guys aren't prepared for us. We've been hunting. We've been hunting and learning how to use guns since we was 5 years old. We've been taught how to hunt and use guns since we was 5 years old. While you out there with these extended mags and drums and shooting out of control and missing everything." And this is coming from him. This is how he feels all black people are operating. So he going by the ghetto shit that he sees on TV and the gang shit that he see. So he thinks all black people, this is how all black people operate. So he's saying that we just got these drums and we shooting out of control and missing everything, missing our targets. And he's like, yeah, it's 10 million, it's 10 million of me, just like me, just waiting and getting ready to wipe your kind out. And that's what he said. He said it's 10 million more of me just waiting and getting prepared for the day that we're gonna come and finally wipe your kind out. That's what he said to me. And this is somebody in their 20s that's talking like that. So before when I was making videos and I was saying that there's a lot of people out there that want and are preparing for a race war. I wasn't making that up, man. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of hate and it's a lot of hatred. It's a lot of racist people out there that really want a race war and that are wanting it, and it's already happening because, like I said, these black dudes are not hanging themselves. Okay, we getting black people are getting hung left and right now out in these different cities and country states. Um, the shit is happening, man. The shit is happening right in front of us, and the police and shit are sweeping the shit under the rug like it's no foul play, and it's bullshit. So like I said, and I went back and forth with him. Obviously I matched his energy. Yeah, I said some disrespectful, ignorant shit myself out my mouth back to him. And I also let him know, like, you're not dealing with what you see on TV. You're not dealing with one of these gang members that's shooting their gun sideways. I'm a legal carrier, and I'm at the range, enough to know what I'm doing with my pistol. And then he goes and starts deflecting about I'm on welfare and, oh, you had to pay the white man to be able to shoot your gun. You have to pay the white man to shoot your gun, basically saying I gotta pay to go to the range. And when he claims he owns a range, he only look like he's 20 years old. Shit like that, trying to degrade and insult me. Like none of that shit bothered me because I know the real. I know how I'm living, so that none of that shit bothered me. But once you hit a racist or somebody with some truth, they always want to deflect and try to throw anything at you that they can to try to make you feel like you lower and beneath them. So none of that shit hurt my feelings. But like I said, when he said we're just waiting, to get rid of you and your people, I said, you know what? Don't wait. Just set it off. Just set it off, man. You know what I'm saying? Why are you waiting? If you got everything, you so prepared, come do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Come do what you got to do. We're waiting. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting. If you feel that froggy, jump. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's scared of your threats. Yes, I'm fully aware that white people have been shooting guns forever. That they train their kids at a very young age to shoot rifles and pistols and how to handle it. And that's a great thing that they do to teach them at a young age to go hunting and to survive and how to use a weapon properly. That's a great thing that it's more people should be doing that. Um I did it with my son. I showed my son, with toys though, not with a real gun. At a young age, I showed him how to operate a gun that worked just like a real gun, and just showed him, never think that a gun is empty just because you took the mag out. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is important that can save his life, and that's important. That's a good thing that they do that. But you're comparing that to gangbangers and shit that you see on TV. Every black person is not shooting their gun sideways, holding their gun sideways when they shoot. Every black person is not using all these switches and shit and shooting out of control. There's a lot of black people that are in at the range very often, shooting very accurate. So the bullshit that you believe, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening, thinking that's what you're up against. That's not just what you're up against. Um, but like I said, man, God, you know, forbid that something like that actually has to happen. But from what I'm hearing, the energy that I'm getting online from people, every topic turns into a racial debate, a racial argument, and then it turns into an all out, well, we're tired of you, and you guys black fatigue, and like a lot of motherfuckers screaming black fatigue don't even be around black people. How can you be fatigued about some motherfuckers that you don't even live around, that's not around you, that's not bothering you? You just seeing shit on the internet. They overdosing you with a whole bunch of videos on the internet and on television, and making you see nothing but negative shit from a certain group of people. And now it's black fatigue. Oh, I'm so fatigued. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? If the internet know what they doing with that shit, constantly showing robberies and all types of shit with just involving black people. They don't show no other races doing nothing negative. Just a bunch of black shit going on. It's like this shit is pumped every day on Facebook. And then you get people talking about black fatigue that live way out somewhere in the burbs. They don't even have a black person in their neighborhood. How could you have black fatigue and you don't even live next to or near a black person? Like, you just fucking talking just to be talking. So the internet is fatiguing you. Maybe the internet is fatiguing you. And if that's the case, I'm fatigued with the shit too, because I'm tired of seeing the shit all the time on the internet. Like, it's no other race of people that commit crimes or do nothing bad but black people. Yeah, I'm fatigued too, because it's a bunch of bullshit. But right now I jumped to like three different topics, and I feel like it's needed to be talked about, because like the shit is getting out of hand. The shit is getting ridiculous. You get these people on these computers saying all this shit about they gonna wipe this group of people out, and they can't wait till it pops off and all this other shit. And it's like, so that's what y'all really sitting around talking about and thinking about, a race war. That's really what y'all sitting around thinking about. Black people are not sitting around thinking about a race war 24/7. That's majority of racist white people that's sitting around thinking about a race war. Black people not sitting around thinking about a race war, but we not scared either. So you know what I'm saying? We not sitting around thinking about it. But if you motherfuckers decide that y'all want to come do some stupid shit, we are not our ancestors. We're not going to bow down and let you do whatever fuck you want. It is going to be an all-out bloodbath. Whether we win or lose, it's not going to be the way y'all think it's going to be. So y'all decide and make up your minds on what y'all want to do. Uh, y'all been on this earth for fucking decades trying to figure out a way to fucking get rid of us, or make sure that we fucking are underneath and beneath you. And the shit just haven't been working. We just been figuring out a way to survive every fucking thing that you done threw at us. And now, y'all want to try to make one more big attempt at a race war. So y'all have at it, man. Good luck with that. But like I said, man, if you're a female or male and you're in the Texas area, Keep your head on a swivel. Please have a firearm, some mace, a knife, something, because somebody is out there terrorizing the streets. The body count is rising and is rising rapidly, and the police are covering shit up and not making it as big a deal as it needs to be. If you're a black person and you're taking road trips, keep your head on a swivel. Be careful out there, because somebody, the police, somebody is out there cooperating with somebody and getting you guys pulled over and hung from trees. So everybody need to be on high alert right now, because it's tension in the air. It's a lot of racism in the air, and this shit ain't coming to an end no time soon. This your boy G Money, aka the Echelon Don. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And this is another episode of Sidewalk Talk. I'm out.